Okay, this is group number 5. They're going to be debating plea bargaining, and we can begin.
Hi everybody, my name is Sean. What each one of us have done is gone onto the website and we tried to just divide it up separately with our group issues in reference to each person finding a negative and a positive in reference to plea bargaining. And then from there we went down to our annotated bibliography and again looked for a positive and a negative to plea bargaining as well. And from there we just found other websites that would help us with other words that we should use when we're doing those research searches, pardon me. And what I found most interesting out of all of these listings were other resources that we may not necessarily use because it didn't give us a strong positive or negative, but it was all the way at the bottom, it was an unknown. It's the law and public safety of security. Basically, this is a website that was built specifically for teachers who are teaching about the plea bargaining. It gave options for tests, quizzes, puzzles, keywords that we should use, keywords that we should know, and it gave me 2 positives rather than any negatives. And one of the positives from plea bargaining is the time factor. It cuts things in half, and one of the negatives that I found was that it's not giving each person a fair choice.
Sure. I mean, before I started doing the research, I finished thought I had a completely formed opinion on plea bargaining. But then I came across 2 different things. The first thing I came across was one of the articles that I read, Torture and Plea Bargaining. And in the article, it talked about, they equated torture, plea bargaining, well, with torture. What they said was because of the high sentence that they tell people they'll get if they don't plea bargain, then it's the same as saying that if you don't do what we wanted you to do, we're going to hurt you in some way. We're going to maim you in some way. There was also, in my searching, I also found some interesting parallels with, the fact that plea bargaining is necessary because in order to get evidence from people, a lot of times that's the only way you can really convince them because of things like stop snitching and other neighborhood rules that people tend to follow. So I'm excited about doing this. Darryl Brazeley.
Thank you, Darryl.
Alright, so my name is Sharif Hassan, and I wrote on the group issue, I was trying to put information about, there's all sorts of aspects of plea bargaining, because on the con, you can talk about why plea bargaining is not really useful, and I was trying to do that. I was trying to use one of those sources. There's a lot of sides to it, so I was, on the group issue category, I was just trying to tell everyone, well, what do we really want to talk about, because there's so many sides to it. So we want to try to establish one side. One side for pros was that it really does help the system because 90% of the criminal justice system uses it. So without it, it would just collapse. That's for the pro. And the con is that it's really not doing justice. It's just preventing justice. That's pretty much it.
So, my name is Nelson. Basically with the group, I would say, from right off the bat, I was like, let me pick this group. It's a really excellent debate topic. I feel like definitely for the pros and the cons, because of personal experience, I've seen that it could shave time off an attorney's case, but it also could end up screwing the defendant over, as I like to say, and definitely creates a topic that just could go both ways for a long time, and I'm in it. So.
Great. And just one more time, that website that you were talking about?
I'm sorry. The website is the Law, Public Safety, and Security, and if you go up to our group, I have the link that allows you to go straight there.
Okay, so it's in the wiki project.
It's in the wiki, yeah, under likely sources we have not read yet.
Excellent. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Nice.